Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm gonna be doing fideo today. I was actually in the middle of already frying my fideo here, but I thought to share this recipe with you guys. The reason why I wanted to share it with you guys because I know it is easy to make, but everybody does have their own way of making it. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys my way. So to get started with today's fideo recipe, I'm gonna be using 3 tomatoes. These are Roma tomatoes. A small garlic clove. I've gone ahead and cut off the tips on both ends here. And this is how much onion I'm going to be using. You don't need that much. But everything is really to your liking and how much of anything that you want in your fideo. So I've already fried up my fideo. You don't want to add too much oil, but if you do add too much oil, you can always remove it. And show you guys how I make my tomato puree here for my fideo. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut these tomatoes in half and throw them in the blender. And I'm doing this recipe pretty quick, you guys. It's pretty easy to make. This much onion and my garlic. Okay, so this is what we have going on. We're going to go ahead and add some water to this. This is how much water I've added. As you can tell, I've almost covered up my tomatoes, but not exactly all the way up. And it's showing about 2.5 cups, but you can tell, you know, it's not exact because of everything we have in there. Okay, so we have our tomato puree here. This is what it's looking like. And it made about 3 cups of the puree. So now, putting it back on the heat. We're going to go ahead and let it start heating up again. And then we're going to go ahead and add our puree in here. And I want to show you guys what I'm going to be using for the sazon. I do like to add the Knorr chicken bouillon. And I also like to add some cumin, which I'll be showing you guys in a little bit how much I add. Okay, so this is the cumin. So let's just stir this around. Remember guys, the key to this fideo making and even the rice is just to constantly keep stirring, because if you do walk away from this, it can burn up on you. So you gotta watch out for that, you guys. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and add the puree in here. That's exactly what you want to hear. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken bouillon, and again, I don't do exact measurements, but this is what it looks like. It's like pretty much a thin layer of it on the bottom of the cap. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it in. And yes, you guys, this chicken bouillon is pretty unhealthy, so I do recommend not to add too much. Especially if you're watching out for your health, you guys. And I'm going to add the cumin. Cumin, you don't want to do too much because it can be overpowering. So you can tell that's pretty much what I added. So just go ahead and stir. And you're going to go ahead and wait, let this come up to a boil, and then you give it a taste to see how you like it. If it needs any more salt or anything like that. If it does need any more salt, I wouldn't recommend adding more chicken bouillon. I would recommend just adding straight salt because, again, chicken bouillon is pretty unhealthy, so yeah. Okay, so now that my fideo is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and add some hot boiling water, you guys. You don't want to really add room temperature because it kind of slows down the cooking process. So just go ahead and add some hot water. You add water pretty much. You're gonna add as much water as you guys want or like in your fideo. I like mine pretty runny, like I like my sopita calduda. So I went ahead and filled it up all the way to the top. Now that my fideo is boiling again, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the heat down to low, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave it covered up for maybe like 10-15 minutes, you guys, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys the end result. Alright, you guys, this is the end result. This is what my fideo is looking like. Here it is, you guys. Here is the fideo. I'm going to go ahead and add some lime. You know, we Mexicans like to put lime in almost everything. Especially when it's like caldos and sopas. Bomb. And just going to stir it because it is hot. I don't know if you guys can see. Bomb, you guys. If you're ever feeling sick, or you don't feel like cooking, you gotta make some fideo for the fam, you guys. It's fire. Go ahead and try out this recipe, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below.